Hello parent, hello guardians, hello everyone. Welcome to Lively Words. It's another day, a good day for Lively Words. Yes, it's a good day for you to learn and have fun with Lively Words. Today, let's talk about the importance of good English speaking skills for Nigerian children. Yes, for your Nigerian child, your Nigerian children. Let me give a warm, special welcome to those joining us for the first time. If you're joining us for the first time, this is for you. Yes. Welcome to Lively Words. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Damlala Daunsi, and like I said earlier on, you are watching Lively Words. This channel is specially dedicated to providing fun and practical language development tips for parents who want to improve their child's or children's English speaking skills. And so, if you are a parent and you want to improve your child's English speaking skills, this channel is especially for you. Do not go anywhere. Do not run away. Stay with us, journey with us as we unravel more about English speaking skills, about language development. Stay with us. Okay, so let's go straight to the topic. The importance of good English speaking skills for Nigerian children. This topic is a very controversial topic. There are a lot of questions that bother us on this topic. Questions like, why should my child polish their English speaking skills, their English language? Why should my child improve on their English language? Why should I put my own native language aside and focus on the English language? Is the English language a superior language to other languages? Is it superior to my own native language? Madam Custodian, Mr. Propagator of Culture, I'm bringing it home. Okay, you should pay attention to this. You go like this. Oh, I know a certain man. This man owns several businesses and he has 100 of people under his payroll. He's doing financially fine, financially okay, and he is not college educated. Most importantly, he doesn't speak the English language well. He just speaks a piece here, a piece there, just the words are just all over the place. And he's doing financially fine. I'm coming to that. I'm going to address that later. I'm coming to that. Okay, I know I've read a lot of people cite this kind of example. It's not about English language, it's not about blah 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 and all of that. You can do fine without knowing how to speak the English language well, without being polished in your use of the English language and all of that. Wait, we are still going to come to that. I assume that you know that the English language is an important language in Nigeria, a very important language in Nigeria. It is our lingua franca. You can call it a language of unity. Yes, it is a language that serves as a neutral common language that facilitates communication across linguistic and cultural barriers. It brings us together. You know that Nigeria has diverse cultures, a lot of languages and dialects, regional varieties of languages. So the English language serves as a language that unifies us all. We use the language to communicate, to cut across language barriers. So it is very important. And it is the main question for some people is it's not about should my child learn the English language or should my child not. It is about why should my child polish their English language? Why should they improve on it when they haven't even improved on their own native language? It is a very serious question and it is a general question. It is not about placing one language above another language. It is about the value of the language, the use of the language, what it does for you. It is not about if one is greater than the other, if one is more important than the other. You know that the English language in Nigeria, the English language is a language of the government. It's a language of administration. It is a language of the judiciary. It is a language of education, from the upper primary level to the tertiary level in Nigeria. Let me let you know a little secret. It's not exactly so, not everywhere in Nigeria. Do not tell anyone I told you so. Okay, let's leave that aside. Okay, so it's also the language of business and commerce. So you can see why it is very important for your child to learn the English language. If, unlike that man you mentioned, that man you use as an example, the man who is doing fine financially, who is illiterate, who doesn't know how to speak the English language. Unlike that man, if you want your child to function in the corporate world, you want your child to go international, communicate and relate with people internationally, your child needs to polish his or English speaking skills. Your child needs to work on that. And there is no better time to start than now. You can push it to the future. You need to start now because it is much easier for a child to learn any language than different adults. So you need to start working on it now. And straight away, let's begin to look at, let's begin to highlight the importance of good English speaking skills for your child. Early language development, that's number one. Is early language development. Children learn language easily. And as they go, it keeps getting refined and refined and refined. So there's no better time to refine your child's English speaking skills. That is, if your child is already speaking the English language, there's no better time to refine your child's pronunciation, your child's vocabulary, and then, help your child to even speak awfully. There's no better time to start than now. Do not push it to the future. It becomes more difficult. It is not impossible. It is achievable, but it is more difficult as an adult. Okay, so number two, improved literary skills. Having good English speaking skills helps a child to have a conscious understanding of how the grammar of a language works. It helps a child to have a better understanding of grammar and structure of the English language, enabling a child to have a deeper understanding of learning materials at school. And as a child age, they'll be able to interpret similarly difficult questions. You must have heard of certain situations whereby children are unable to answer questions in the questions written in the English language in the examination, or because of their inability to interpret the questions. Even for adults at the university, there's several situations where people are unable to answer questions because of the inability to interpret the question. But the understanding of a language, understanding how the grammar works, understanding the structure of a language helps you to be able to interpret similarly difficult questions, thereby leading to, an improved academic performance. So for your child, if you want a child to have a better academic performance, it's very much okay for your child to understand how the English language works, understand the grammar of the English language, have a conscious understanding of the grammar of the English language, not just mimicking how it is spoken, but to have an understanding of how it works, and can help the child improve to learn even at the early childhood stage. Do not wait until when they're teenagers or till their late childhood. And if they're already teenagers and if they're at the late childhood stage, it is not too late. You can begin also. So it's very important because most of the text, most of our learning materials at school are usually written in the English language. Even on the internet, it's usually written in the English language. And so that's why it's very important. Remember that we said that the English language is a medium of instruction in schools here in Nigeria. It's a language of education from the upper primary level to the tertiary level. And that's not exactly true. Okay, so it is important here in Nigeria, but what I'm trying to say is, just let me say the secret out. Here in Nigeria, most schools in Nigeria use the English language as a medium of instruction from the lowest primary level to the tertiary level. So it is important for your child to understand and to improve on his or of the English language skills. So this is another reason, another importance of the good English speaking skills for the Nigerian child. Clear self-expression. English language skills empowers children to articulate their thoughts and feelings clearly, effectively, to pass the ideas across effectively. You want to say something, you're able to say it clearly without confusing yourself or confusing the listener. You know, it is very important. It also helps your child to be bold. If your child is able to clearly express himself, his or herself clearly, your child will be bold and confident. I've said this in one of my videos. I've discussed this topic in one of my videos. So let's look at another importance of the good English speaking skills for the Nigerian child. It helps the child to stand out in an environment where English proficiency is highly valued. In places like Nigeria, many places within Nigeria, English proficiency in English language is highly valued. And so in places like that, it helps the child to be distinguished. It helps the child to distinguish themselves positively. So it opens the child to, okay, that's another point. Now it opens the child to opportunities. It helps scholarships, both internationally and within the country. You know, I've seen people try to apply for scholarship, and one of the criteria for application, one of the things that qualifies you for application is that you are proficient in the use of the English language. And proficiency does not suddenly happen. It happens gradually, and it begins from now. Start educating your child, helping your child to be proficient in the use of the English language by opening your child to understanding the importance of the English language and helping your child to improve on his or use of the English language. Help your child to be proficient so that your child will be able to opportunities all over the world. Now let's look at another importance of good English speaking skills for the Nigerian child. Okay, so we're moving quickly to the next one. Future career prospects. And it is not just the next one, it is the last one for today. There's a lot to say regarding this topic. We have a lot of things to say. You have a lot of things to say. I have a lot of things to say. But we'll be looking at more things. We'll be listening to more thoughts and ideas in subsequent videos. That's why you should stick around. Do not run away, especially the first timers. Stick around and learn more. Let's engage. Let's engage this topic. It's a very controversial topic, and a lot of questions that bothers on this topic, and these questions are genuine questions, sincere questions that needs genuine answers. So let's come again and again and again and again, so we can have time, we can share our thoughts, share our ideas regarding this topic. So let's stick around for more interesting and educative videos. Let's take a time to subscribe if you haven't, and also share for all timers. Okay, share this video and share with friends, share with people, and your comments, very, very important. Please put down your comments. Okay, so let's wrap up with the last one on the notes: the importance of good English speaking skills for the Nigerian child. Future career prospects. Yes, in today's global job market, English proficiency is often required. It is a requirement, and it opens people to better job opportunities and gives you an edge. It gives you an edge because you'll be able to better represent your company, represent wherever you work at. So, okay, that said, Nishoki, let me bring it down. As a Nigerian parent, know this. Good English speaking skills gives your child an edge in career advancement. Yes, it gives your child an edge in career advancement. It is one thing that distinguishes your child positively from that man we discussed about, that man you mentioned, that man you often cite as an example, that illiterate man who owns several businesses, who has a lot of people under his payroll. It is what distinguishes your child. Give your child that chance. Give your child an edge. Make your child have something that makes him stand out, makes them better than that particular man you cited as an example. Okay, so let your child tap into every good opportunities available, which include English speaking skills. So give your child the very opportunity they deserve. Give your child the very knowledge they deserve, and let them stand out. Let them have an edge. Thank you for joining us today. I trust you enjoyed this video. Stick around for more interesting and educative videos. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and please share. I mentioned that already, but I'm going to say it again: share, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you.